want you to think about that all of your prospects are on a carousel, and they're going around and around and around and around. And you as a marketer, as an educator, as a solution provider, as a professional, are standing on the ground next to the carousel. And every time they go around, they see you. You're standing there. You have some options. When they go around, you can hold up your brochure and say, you want to buy my stuff? And somebody at some point, might buy your stuff. I like to say even a blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while. But the fact is that you're not serving the audience. They're eventually going to start ignoring you. But what if instead, every time they came around, meaning every time they log on to Instagram, every time they log on to YouTube, every time they go on Facebook, you're right there in front of their face with value, with content. What happens is people, write this down, people learn in layers and people buy in layers. The more layers you put on, the better chance you have of closing them. And so what happens is, as that carousel goes around, every time they come around, every time they get online, every time they open your emails, every time they visit your Facebook page, or if you're using social media platforms to push content into the stream, both organically as well as with paid traffic, then every time they're logging on, you're right there in front of them giving value. And so when that carousel goes around, you give value. When it goes around, you give value. What happens is, at some point in their life, they're going to hit the tipping point. Either their needs are going to change, their trust and bonding and willingness is going to change, their pain is going to increase enough, something's going to happen in their life and it's going to push them over the edge. And when that happens, you want to be the person that's standing there at the edge of the carousel when they're ready to get off and hand you their credit card.
Get more content plus free bonuses and resources at jpmaroney.com/VIP.